everybody. Just wanted to bring you up to speed on what's happening with fitness in, at least in the United States here. We have this holiday season coming up. And here in the States, a few things happen. Culturally, they make a coffee that has what's called pumpkin spice in it. And it becomes very popular this time of year. I don't know if you have it in your part of the world. I know that my courses are now scattered over 165 different countries. So that's a lot of countries, and I'm sure that not all of you have pumpkin spice lattes. But it's a big deal here in the U.S. When the temperatures start to cool, everybody goes out and gets these types of, it's a coffee drink. And they basically add a lot of sugar and something that tastes like pumpkin and spices to it, like cinnamon and nutmeg, and it becomes this thing. And so that's part of what I see with American culture. But there are a few other things. There is Halloween, which is an occasion we celebrate with a lot of candy. There's a lot of sugar going around. You see it in the grocery stores. I see it at schools. You go to any shop that has any opportunity to give away candy to kids, they're going to do it because they want people to bring their kids in. So you've got Halloween coming up. Then about 3 weeks later, we have Thanksgiving, which here in the United States is a holiday that we celebrate. Really the combination of the people that were native to our land, plus the people that came from Europe back in the 1600s, maybe even a little earlier. But we celebrate this time every year with a lot of food. It's an enormous amount of food, to the point where people will eat all day and then just fall asleep. That's what it's known for doing. And part of that has to do with the way with what we eat, but it also has to do with just having an enormous amount of food. And there will be pies and cakes and cookies and all kinds of pastries and breads. And at least in my family, when I was growing up, we had Italian food, so we had lots of Italian food. We had pastas, and then we had, of course, a giant turkey, and we had all these different foods laid out for this big dinner that we have. People drink heavily. There's a lot of wine, beer. People watch football. They certainly couldn't play in the game, but they watch it. And so there's football that's coming up. And so people overeat at that time of year. And it just becomes kind of a socially acceptable thing that at the end of the year, for whatever reason, we're going to just eat as much food as we can. Now, of course, there are other religious holidays. I don't want to ignore any of those. I'm not as familiar with those as I am with the Christian holidays. So after Thanksgiving, which is a national holiday, not just Christian, but after Thanksgiving, we celebrate Christmas, which obviously is a Christian holiday. And so Christmas is a big deal. Again, people eat a lot of food. There's lots of candy, lots of alcohol. And then, of course, we have New Year's just a few days later, like a week later. So with all that we have going on here, we see that you're going to see that Americans, by and large, get kind of really big at the end of the year. We eat even more food than normal. The portion sizes are ridiculous. And then in New Year's, in January, everybody will try to get to the health clubs. And they will join, and they will promise themselves that they're going to make a different year. And then it doesn't happen, because by February, the gyms are they're kind of back to normal. And then there's a little pop in March, and everybody starts to see that they got billed again by the gym, and then it dies off till the end of the year. So what I created was a tip seminar. Now, this tip seminar is available on my website, and it's a seminar that I do for my clients, that I give to the clients. It's free. It's free to you as well. You do have to sign up for it, and you will be on my mailing list, but I won't spam you, I promise. So if you want, the link to that is going to be down below. But I wanted you to have it so you can understand a little bit about what I do for my clients. Now, this is something that I also have in my masterclass. I've included it in the masterclass, and I hope that if you're interested, you'll reach out with some other tips, some other ideas, or maybe take what I have here and use it yourself. So you can apply it to whatever culture you're in, whatever holidays you celebrate, and whatever time of year you see people eating a lot of food and feeling guilty. This would be a great way for you to talk to them and show them a little bit about your business. All right, with that being said, I'm going to move on. I will see you very soon. I haven't posted a lot in here, but I will keep going as best I can, and I will talk soon.
Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
1, 2,